Come along with Steve and I while we show you our trip from yesterday.
We went to the Bondia Reserve and did a safari. Had a great time.
And we're also going to show you some of the clips of Dakar that we got on the way there. June 8th, we were docked in Dakar, Senegal. We had an excursion plan for Bondia Park Reserve, and that was about an hour away from where we were docked in Dakar, so we're including some of the sights around the city. Goats on luggage racks on some of the buses was probably the most interesting. Some of the architecture as we were driving by. We saw a lot of new construction in progress. And this video doesn't really do it justice, but a ton of greenery that looked pretty much like people's gardens all along the highway. It was amazing. Once we started getting closer to the park, the highway looked more like this. And even closer to the park, this is one of the villages nearby. And inside of the park, here's one of the baobab trees, complete with monkeys. And of course, incredible scenery.
The drinking. Yes.
There were, I think, 3 different kinds of antelope there.
It's a nice mask in the face. Feel and jam, Fee. Brakel. Big ears. Yes. They run like a horse. That's the reason why I call it horse antelope.
And for the rhinos, they just brought a male in to meet the female they already have, and they're trying to breed them. So far, the female has said no. Let's see that first shot again from a different angle. So cool. I am super glad that I finally got to see giraffes, and I mean a lot of giraffes.
Yes, yes.
So graceful when they move.
How old do you think?
Around 5 months, max.
Wow, 5 months.
Months. Just born 1.5 meters. Just born.
Yeah.
Lunch. It's lunch time.
Is it pretty much always lunchtime for them? Do they spend a lot of time eating?
No, they eat all the. When it's not very and stronger than the females.
And this was our first sighting of the buffalo. There were several of these, though, too. And it was interesting how the herds all kind of stayed together.
Sim, moving. Pumba. The Lion King. You know the zebras.
And yes, the zebras. These groups were pretty feisty today. And the absolutely adorable monkeys. Can you see the ones peeking out from behind the tree?
First thing she did was pick it up when we started driving up.
Most of the other places that we visited, we were told to stay away from them, don't make eye contact, and, watch your hat, your glasses, your purse. These guys were not super aggressive. We did not antagonize them, though.
You have one. You know the buffaloes. The gazelle are coming to drink.
And how adorable are these babies?
Over there, you can see the gazelle.
See how many monkeys you can spot in these trees as we drive by.
Jay is coming.
And last but not least, from within the park, the ostriches. There are actually a lot of these.
Small head, long neck.
They're curious.
I don't want her to bite me. At the entryway to the park, they had a turtle enclosure and a pretty impressive collection of crocodiles. And of course monkeys, because they pretty much go wherever they want to.
Yes.
We had an absolutely great time at the park. We love seeing all the animals and getting to be so close. And all in all, it was just a really great day.
Whee! And there we are, and all of you don't see them, but the crocodiles are down.
Then it was time for the very sad drive back to the port, where we got to see a mosque that was apparently for taxi drivers. Lots of green before we got back into the city. And like I mentioned before, the flora areas on the side of the highway in the city. And really incredible street art in the city. That's beautiful. We ended the evening with a folkloric performance from some local performers. Thank you, Senegal.